Hey guys, so I have been at this online nutrition and fitness coaching stuff for a little while, but I wanted to come on today and tell you my story in hopes that it might inspire you or somebody that you know to make a really positive change in their life right now, today. Because we all start from somewhere, right? So growing up, I was athletic, I was thin, I was fit. I never really had to worry so much about the food I was putting into my body or what my body looked like. It wasn't until I started teaching group exercise classes and personal training full-time that my food obsession and body obsession got pretty bad. So when I started teaching classes and training clients, I really felt this pressure to look the part. I thought I had to be super lean, super muscular, six-pack abs, the girls that we see on the front of the magazines. And so to achieve that look, I would diet, and I would diet hard. When I tell you I feel like I've tried every diet in the books, I really think I have. But what that resulted in was a 3-year journey of hardcore dieting and hardcore binging. 3 years of this back and forth with losing 5 pounds, gaining 6, losing 10 pounds, gaining 15. And it resulted in a 20-pound weight gain. And on top of that, what's even worse was my mental state. I felt like a failure. I felt like a fraud. I had zero self-confidence. And the only way to get me back to the girl I used to be, who was high energy, confident, all of that good stuff, in my mind, was to find another diet. So the cycle continued on and on and on and on. The turning point came a few months before my 30th birthday, where I sat on the couch post-binge and thought, I really cannot live like this anymore. This is not an option for me going forward, because I literally just, I can't live like this. I was so sick of being anxious and confused and insecure, feeling like I was alone in the struggle. And like, where did that energetic, confident girl go? What happened to her? So I hit the internet to search for something different. I knew that the last thing I needed was another diet. That was only going to get me further into this hole that I dug myself into. So I didn't need a diet, I didn't need a meal plan, I didn't need somebody to say, eat this many grams of carbs per day and this much protein, exercise this number of times per week. What I needed was to kind of wipe the slate clean and try to put all of that dieting mentality behind me, which was a lot easier said than done. But thank God for Google, because I found my solution. I found a 10-week coaching program that brought me from food obsessed and body obsessed to ultimate food freedom and loving the way I look. And it was really funny because I had heard of moderation so many times, and I kind of laughed it off thinking, well, that's never going to work for me, because I was never the type of person to be able to eat one cookie and leave it. But I knew that this was kind of the only option I had left. And so I went in, full into this plan, and it freaking worked. I had people coming up to me all the time saying, Lauren, what are you doing? What plan are you on? Who did you hire? Who's your personal trainer? Because you look amazing. And it seemed so crazy to me at the time, because I was like, really? The only thing I'm doing is eating what I want. And I'm eating when I'm physically hungry, and I'm stopping when I'm full or when I'm satisfied. There was no plan, there was no program. I couldn't say like, oh, I'm doing this, because I was just eating like a normal person, which a few years ago was such a foreign concept to me. I couldn't believe I actually got there, but I did. And I share this with you because it is possible. And in 6 months, I lost those 20 pounds. And not just that, but the mental state, how my mindset changed around food. It was everything. This was the first time in a long time that I was loving the way I was eating. I was loving the way I was exercising, and I was absolutely loving the results that I got from it, both physical and mental. And so this became my passion, my mission. It is literally my job to help other women get to this point too. Women who are sick of dieting, who are sick of losing weight then gaining more, sick of this whole dieting cycle and obsessing about food and their bodies. And so what I would love for you to do is share this post on your timeline if it resonates with you, or tag a friend below who you think would get something out of this message, because the more people we tell about food freedom and moderation and that it is possible, the better. Have a great day. I will talk to you guys soon.